Well, good afternoon, everyone. Wow, it's nice to be here again. And I thought that I finished this program last year, but I didn't notice that I have to come here again this year. But I think I'm glad to met again and welcome our American friends from American friends. Sorry. So I'm here to talk about what I do after 1 year. So this is about my story in my classroom. Okay, sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm still from Dongyuan Junior High School, and I'm in Tainan City. And my school is also in rural area. Okay, so once upon a time, there were a group of students playing swatter in Steele's English class. But oh, sorry, Professor Cholan, I'm not going to tell a story today. I have to do my presentation properly, okay? So this idea comes from Bellingham High School, and Laurie shared this idea with me. So I use a lot of swatters to review some vocabularies or training students listening in my classroom. For example, you can see there are two students taking the swatters, and I will say, okay, for example, there are some pictures and words. I will say, okay, it is an animal, and the color is green, and he can hop back and forth. So who can tell me what is it?
Frog.
Frog. So the student have to tap on the screen of the frog. Okay, but how about for the low achievers? They cannot properly understand what am I talking about. So that's okay. For lower achiever, I transfer into the other PowerPoint slides. I'm using word puzzle. Okay, so can you find out where is frog? F-R-O-G. Yeah. So every student got a chance to participate in my English class. Okay, so this is the other one. And as for FLAIR model, I use it to do brainstorming in my English class. You can look it. So those two pictures are my students' drawing. So I asked him to talk about cultural and oil. So because I asked them to write down the definition and features and example and non-example. So students get a chance to have a better understanding of what this work is. Okay. And students can make a connection between different cultural, you can see at that picture there are for the word cultural. So the example will be dumplings. Rice dumplings and sushi. But for non-example, there will be a rabbit, because there are lots of rabbits all over the world, right? Okay, and so for high achiever, they can do some brainstorming and try to write down the definition. But for the low achiever, they got a chance to as well, because they can help to draw some vivid picture, or maybe share 1 or 2 words with other classmates. Okay, and for teaching strategy, because I'm in junior high school, so last year I taught 9th graders, so they have to have an entry exam of high school. So this is one article from the CAP exam, which is high school entrance exam. Okay, so I asked my student to visualize the article. So you can see that there's a ghost and it's windy, so they visualize this article and share with other classmates. And so in our theory, we call it Super 6. And it can also relate it to the GLAD strategy, which is expert text group. Yeah. So sometimes I will ask different groups to respond both to the different paragraphs and ask them to draw some picture and then share in front of our classmates. So they got to have a chance to train reading and listening and also oral skills. Okay, and I have to thank for Matt by sharing us thinking bubble, because sometimes when we are reading about the English storybook, so I will say, okay, stop. What is the character thinking about? Or what do you think? Yes. So through the sharing with the students, the other student can also learn from student, and me can also learn from student as well. So the classroom will be more interactive. Okay, and I still remember that I brought a lot of board game from America last summer. So I have to take off my luggage because my luggage was overweighted and carry on with me on the airplane, about maybe 6 or 7 kilograms. Yeah. So, but recently, during this year, I used those board games in my remedial instruction. So there are around 6 to 12 students in my remedial instruction. So, and this is my handmade like visual aids for them to use. So I will print out and make it into a small card, and there's a picture and there's a vocabulary that they have to learn. So we will playing the matching games. So I can make sure each student can understand or learn this vocabulary. And then after that, I'm teaching them grammar. For this lesson, I make a small dice, and they can roll the dice, and they have to use the dice and take one card and say, okay, for example, please, and the card will be maybe sit down. Okay, so you have to say, please sit down. Or if you roll the dice, let, and the card will be go to the movie. So you have to say, let's go to the movie. So students can get 1 point. And my class, some of my high achievers say they want to join the remedial instruction. No matter they have to stay at night because they think it's really funny to play with the board game. Okay, so I will do it with grammar review, and students have a chance to have oral practice. And I think all of the students in my class will be more willing to learn English. Okay, and this one is then other board games I made called snake ladders. So we can roll the die in the class, and I designed some interesting points, like if you go to the bomb, you have to go back to the start, and some of it you have to use your body to write down the English letter, or you have to say I love you to your English teacher, something like that. Yeah, but sometimes, or you have to use one sentence to introduce your hometown, or use one word to describe your teacher. But you cannot say ugly, right? If you say ugly, you lose 1 point. Okay. Okay. So this is my students in our classroom. They have to stay at night for remedial instruction, but all of them are willing to do so. Okay, as for the output for my student, for this Pokemon, where's Amy? Amy. Okay, so Amy did this bulletin for students to learn some like words of animals in her school. So during the break, you can see that students are eager to go in front of the bulletin and read the Pokemon. Okay, and as for me, one of my biology colleague and I cooperated together to make the name tag of plants and animals in our campus. So my colleagues will write down the Chinese version of the features of plants and animals, and I will write down the English version in poem. Okay, so and my student got a chance to participate as well. They designed the pictures. So during the break, every student can go around and look at those name tags of plants and animals. And this student is one of my students who joined the video conference last year. So we do the video conference with one of the students in WWU. Her name is Brianna, and my student do it for maybe from September to December, so for 4 months. And at the beginning, he's really shy to say anything. But this year, I took my exchange student from Australia to his hometown, and he got a lot of oranges trees in their house. So he can introduce and tell him how to pick up the oranges without any preparation, and he speaks English. Yes. So I really see a lot of improvement from my student during the video conference. Okay. As for making connection with WWU, because my class partner, she's now in South America, so we didn't continue to do the video conference. But some of my partners do the card exchange from Sarah's class. And although they didn't do the video conference as well, but they exchange the pictures, so each student will get to know each other. So she designs the lesson plan of how to make the Christmas cards. So you can see those two students from my partner's class. They are Aboriginal students, and the biggest picture will be the Sarah's class. And some of us even continues to do the video conference. Uma, where's Uma? Okay, yeah, Uma from Nantou. She keeps doing the video conference with her cloud partner Mackenzie, right? Yes. And so some of us really continue to do this project. And as for me, this project really benefited me that I often discuss my English teaching techniques with one of my partners in New Taipei City. So sometimes we'll FaceTime and talk about, how can we teach this grammar, or how can we motivate students. Yeah, and last time she was going to have a teaching demonstration, and we FaceTime and discuss our teaching strategy for maybe more than 1 hour. So I think but during this process, both of us really benefit a lot. Okay, and the last one is teach English in English. Before I went to America, I really didn't know how to teach English in English. In most of my class, I use Chinese to explain English. But during this year, after I came back to America, I use 100% in my classroom. Even I teach grammar. Okay. So because I think it is a pity that only me using the glass strategy. So I share with more than 300 teachers from elementary schools and junior high schools in Tainan City. And some of the teachers give me some feedback that they really want to learn more about the class strategies, and they know more about how to teach English in English. Okay, so I would like to share a little bit, one more minute, is that right? Okay, okay, to the video clips about my English classroom. Because our government asked me to videotape my classroom. Group 4. Okay, group 4, can you read it? Okay, so everyone with me, I see the snowman on the street. What is the meaning of on the street? On the street meaning, yeah, okay. So there's a snowman, and the snowman is on the street, right? Okay, thank you for that. And next group. Minions. Do you know how to spell mini? Mini. M-I-N-I-O-N-S. Minions. Okay, so you know this is Mickey Mouse. Yeah, okay. Because we are running out of time, we have to leave before 5 o'clock. So, the last PowerPoint, okay, sorry. Okay, so in my classroom, I will say that there is no child left behind. And my story will be continued. Okay, thank you.